Hey everyone, welcome to the best US Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm Son of a Silver Stacker. Today's date is the 30th of June, last day of June 2025. In this video, we're not talking US Mint. Well, we are actually, but we're also talking the Royal Canadian Mint. Now, before any of that, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to reach a bazillion subs. It's actually a tremendous number. You can look it up, pause the video, and come on back. Now, we're always live, never edited, and always unscripted. I never know what I'm not going to say. Now, let's bounce over here to Money Metals. Check out where those spot prices are kicking it. All right, here we go. Gold is up 8.80 to 32.95.95. Silver up 8 pennies to 36.25. Platinum up 24 to 55 to 13.76.95, and palladium up 28.50 to 11.85.50. Now, Dr. Copper is down 3 pennies, but still above that $5 threshold at 5.09 per pound, baby. Now, over here, you're looking at in-stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is $6.69 for the quantity 1 through 39. They got you paying $42.93. Remember, 39 forever and a day? Not anymore, it seems. Now, the buyback, that's the sell to them price, is $37.37, and that is definitely above the $36.24 spot price. Next up, my Gmail account. What? Yeah, my Gmail account. Here we go. So this is a minted in Canada silver bar directly from Canada's mint. What? Imagine if the United States Mint actually sold silver bars, premium that is, not just, the bullion action, but premium silver bars. That would be quite something. And would you buy them? Yeah, we probably would. Now check this out. It says showcase your Canadian pride with a minted in Canada pure silver bar. And there is this image. Let me go ahead and open that in another framework here. Bingo, there it is. Isn't that kind of beautiful there? And look at that. It's got 3 maple leaves there. Royal Canadian Mint. And listen, this is going to be quite something, I believe. It says here new for 2025. The 2025 Premium Bullion Bar is a minted in Canada product that perfectly showcases Canadian pride. Nothing wrong with a little pride in your country, right? Presented in proudly Canadian special theme packaging, and there it is with the red maple leaf. That's their thing. Packaging adorned with iconic maple leaves and the red and white colors of this nation. It offers a lasting piece of what is that? Canadiana. That's like Disneyana, I guess. That is both precious and pure. 4 nines fine. That's better than we do here. We're like 3 nines fine over here. So they're like 4 nines fine, which is probably the most pure silver you could get. That's pure argent right there. Our 4 nines fine pure silver bar 2025 premium bullion. They keep saying that. Is composed of a combination of metal sourced from approved silver suppliers from Mexico, Europe, and Canada, all of which comply with our responsible metal procurement policy. And yeah, until it's not, right? So it is until it's not. I mean, maybe they found, because, remember the United States Mint actually had, we source all of our precious metals and then till it wasn't, right? No, bummer in the summer. They found out it wasn't sourced from, responsible metal procurement. That's what's going down there. So it says while supplies last, it's going to be $79.95. And this was, 5 days ago now? About a week now? Yeah, there you go. And it says new. I'm going to go down here. I've already been there, done that. Here we go. Pure silver bar, premium bullion. Buy now. And look at this. This is something I wanted to share with you. It says unlock free shipping with Canadiana gear. That's funny. Add a minted in Canada tote bag. That's this bad boy here. Or hat. That's here, right there. Bango. Each piece features a Royal Canadian Mint and proudly Canadian branding, an ideal way to showcase your Canadian pride while out and about. Mint style. Now, if the United States Mint actually had totes or hats, would you wear it? Yeah, I probably would too. Maybe one that said like U.S. Treasury, United States Mint or something like that. I'd totally wear that. Now, I don't know if it's a $50 hat that I would buy, but definitely would consider it. And I love tote bags. When you go to Aldi and they don't have any, bags for you, you bring your own bag. I think that's pretty responsible. Who knew? And let's keep on keeping on. I want to show you this, and I'm going to relate it back to the United States Mint's laser beam Privy mark, because they're kind of doing that here in Canada, and I've always said if it weren't for the Royal Canadian Mint, and it might have something to, if it wasn't for the Royal Canadian Mint doing what they do, I don't think the United States Mint would have half of the cool things they do, and they do set the bar up in Canada pretty high as far as the Royal Canadian Mint. And is it because they have, not as much, I don't want to say not as much work to do, but their scale is way lower than I think, in scaling and building up and having to build all kinds of infrastructure. Well, it's probably on a whole smaller scale, so the Royal Canadian Mint could probably move and adjust at the speed of business, unlike the United States Mint. So there's a lot going on here between the Royal Canadian Mint and the U.S. Mint. Well, they just can't seem to work it out in that regard. You know what I'm saying? It's like the mint can't move as fast as the Royal Canadian Mint, and the United States Mint, they definitely take their cues from the Royal Canadian Mint. I think I'm done saying that. So here's the packaging here. I'm going to go ahead and click that there. Um, it is beautiful, no doubt about it. But you know what? Let me read this first. It says, and this is important. It's 79.95 Canadian. You can add to your card. Status: Canada, Canada and U.S. shipping only. Availability: call store for availability. Find a store. Shipping expected to be shipped on August 15th. Well, that's really interesting because I've already seen. Yeah, some people have already sold this on eBay for $69.40, $10 delivery. So they must have went to the store to pick it up, I would imagine. That's availability. So I'm going to read this to you. Showcase your Canadian pride with a minted in Canada pure silver bar. And it's going to be really important here. I got to show you, there's a bullet point that I needed to show you. Here we go. Special packaging, its size and price make it an ideal gift for collectibles, offering a lasting treasure of Canadiana. That's funny, they keep using that. That is both precious and pure. Our 1 ounce 49 fine pure silver bar 2025 is composed of a combination of metals. Yeah, we already talked about that. Here we go. Special features. This is it. This is what it's all about. This is the kicker. Our first premium bullion bars in decades, right? 31.11 grams. That's 1 ounce. That's troy ounces. 2025 premium bullion silver bar is the Royal Canadian Mint's first premium bullion bar in decades. That's kind of a big deal. It has a security feature, and this is what it's all about. It includes the iconic laser engraved security mark maple leaf and a uniform line pattern that adds a sleek contemporary design element to both the obverse and reverse. Now, if that didn't get your attention, I don't know what will. Laser engraved security mark. Well, look at this. Yeah. This is the United States Mint's 2025 American Eagle 1 ounce silver coin featuring the laser beam Privy mark. I don't think it's going to be a Canadian maple leaf, but I do believe that it will be a security feature. And I think that's what all of these Privy marks are, ultimately a security feature, right? Easy purchase options, yada, yada. No GST or HST. I imagine those taxes. You can watch the video here, custom packaging, and look at this. Now, this isn't really a good picture, but this is the special marking, the Royal Canadian Mint hallmark in combination with a stylized, there you go, stylized maple leaf, because it's not your average maple leaf. Privy mark with the number 25 inside of it, indicating the bar's production year is unique to our silver premium bullion bar and proudly Canadian packaging designed for collectors and investors. Yeah, love silver? Yeah, check this out. Here are the pictures, and I'm going to get to the stylized action over here. So there is this. I'm going to see if I can go left or right. Nope, I guess not. All right, there's the packaging. Here we go. This is the one I really wanted to show you. Bam! Right, look at that. So that is the stylized Privy mark that's laser engraved. And if you can see those maple leaf, the tips of those maple leaf, they kind of like spin and turn a little bit, you know, unlike the traditional maple leaf that you would see here. So that's going to make it tougher for counterfeiters to actually, well, produce this particular 4/9 fine silver bar. And that's exactly what I think is going to be happening here with this laser beam Privy mark. And going forward, folks, we've read an article by Paul Gilks over at Coin World saying that after this year, most all of our American Silver Eagles are going to be laser engraved, if not most American Gold Eagles and Silver Eagles. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see how that all works out and plays out. It really is interesting, the direction we're going. Now, I want to get back to something they had here with the clothing, and you know, would you buy U.S. Mint clothing? Well, I don't know if I would. Buy the Canadian Mint clothing. If I was to buy Canadian stuff, I'd be over here at Roots myself, and they're having an end of season sale, and I really dig the Roots gear. It is fantastic. Every time I go to Canada, I have to get some Roots stuff. Now, let's go to the plus ones. I've got yammered. Well, maybe not. Okay, so showed you this. This is June 28, June 24, and June 29th. So it's basically a product that just hit just recently. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I have no idea if this is going to be a big deal or not. But I had to show you because of the laser engraving Privy mark on it. And that's kind of the most important thing on everybody's mind right now, right? So let's go here to plus one action. This is manners. Yeah, manners are important, muy importante. Manners is no truer index to the intelligence we have than the way one acts at the table, not just the dinner table, but the lunch and the breakfast table, or even at a restaurant ordering food, right? The test of good manners is to be patient with bad ones. Gabriel said that. That's huge. Now, let's bounce over here to 3 nines fine, not 4 nines fine like the Royal Canadian Mint, because that's pretty impressive. This is the Specials Ghost Town, and its official HD remastered video. That's a pretty good song right there. I dig it so much. Now, with that said, I want to thank you all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, sub the channel. It's free. Stacker out.